Nicole.
Hi, welcome to Nazi Canada. Eh?
Fuck Canada, and you too.
Where am I? Um...
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by
Okay, Rod, welcome in.
most
Find
unfortunate
something a little bit
family.
more traditional.
I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just to boost her career.
Come in, everyone.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
That's how I get the basement.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Nice use of the music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
A lot of blood.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
table saw.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act
Typical.
furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter. Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a
Okay.
steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There is. Kind of remember it, but kind of not. Wish it wasn't so dark.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
And he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Fuck!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, I get that. Now what?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So dark.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Where am I going?
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
I'm trying to get there. I can't find the fucking stairs, okay? Jesus Christ, bitch.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
There it is. Fuck yeah! That's how she remembered it. Whoa. You're fucking freaky as shit.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. Is there a light in this basement? Pretty fucking blind here.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Fuck.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Get off my lawn.
Listen, old man.
I said get off my lawn
If
now.
there's a pattern in all these stories,
Welcome in, Adam.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be
Like
dead
peaches.
tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I am a little Neapolitan, don't worry. Because I'm traditionally that way.
And
I'm a
then one
mix.
day, everything just
2005 from 1968, Jesus.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Fucking far down does this go? We're going down for fucking an hour.
know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Dude. First off, great movie. How's this? I know I meant to go the other way, but that's all. Cornbread.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Sorry, everything's
I don't
going a little
mind if I
wacky.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
You fucking came out and got hit by a train?
Walter
What
died
the
when I was
fuck?
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What the fuck?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Come on, push! Push! Just jump, bitch.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Hey.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
That's just his garbage pit?
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Okay.
and found out what happened to everyone else.
Let's stay off the tracks, though.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
There couldn't have been a train. What the fuck? Do I do it? No.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Jesus Christ, you're dark, bitch.
But I thought you should know about your family.
A moderator is
Welcome
in
to
your
Nazi
server.
Canada. Hey,
Fuck Canada.
And the
you too.
history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Long lost daughter, how are you? Welcome in.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Yeah, she killed him.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What is it? I can't see.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It was the old house, huh? Whoa. Oh, fuck, that's a drop.
Get off my lawn.
Listen,
I'll do
old
that.
man.
I said get off my lawn now.
Mark, welcome in.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, we just watched her entire family die.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Like, her whole family's fucking dead. There's
Listen,
nobody
old
left
man.
but her.
I said get off
It's
my lawn.
it's
now.
bad.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Scarlett, welcome in.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Great. Now how's she done?
Only them that's a kind
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, come on. No. You can't kill the pregnant woman.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Was he drinking beer? Apparently, your Grandpa Sam really liked drinking beer. Come on. What the fuck, bitch? Oh! Oh! There
They
you
were
go.
both pretty intense.
Oh, he hunted. What do we got here? Oh, some photographs. Looks like a hippie. Is that Mom?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Just as soon as I can see her. Not letting me go anywhere else. There she is.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey!
I'm trying!
Language.
Bitch!
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What do you want me to take a picture of it? Come on. Go back. I'm taking a picture. Pretty bird. Lots of herbs.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
It was. It got us to this point.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I
This is
definitely
pissing.
won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like... Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I'm trying.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Wasn't trying to take a picture of you. Gonna take a picture of the trail, you fucker. Stop being a dick.
Could have been.
Poetry, huh? There we go.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Find her burst. What can she? Oh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn up. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Wow. Okay. She's crying.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
I gotta make him run.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I got a short period of time to get there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Holy shit! Whoa! What the
The moral
fuck?
story stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Okay. We really are just watching how our
Sam
entire
spent
family
his life shooting
dies.
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I guess so. Everybody in that picture's dead. Whole fucking family. Jesus fuck. What's going on here?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Huh? What the fuck? Gregory's old room.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm a froggy now.
Back time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
No!
Hello? Sam, I told you
Pull
I can't
this!
talk right now.
Pull the chain!
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
On.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Get out of the bath, kid. She's not paying attention to you. No, don't make me do it. Oh, come on, man.
It sure made him happy.
Come on. Flip him. There we go. Fix has to get to the bubbles.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Thank God.
Maybe if
Oh,
I
thank
hadn't
God.
called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
No. No, don't make me do that.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
No.
Get off my lawn.
Listen, old man.
I said get off my lawn now.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
What the fuck?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
How's he gonna die now? Come on. Come on. What am I looking for here? It's a cemetery. Here we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoa! Okay.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
It's over here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, I'm gonna destroy the tent already. Does he get electrocuted?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Did he get impaled by the tent?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
The fuck?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. These are all the people we know about their deaths. What the fuckage? I turn the light on? No, I can't. Very scheduled.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This is her mom.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Get off my lawn.
Okay.
Listen, old man.
Danny
I
Ken,
said
welcome
get
in, by the
off
way.
my lawn now.
That's kind of cool. But were we done exploring that part? Now I gotta check. God damn it. Get your pregnant ass up there, woman. You could do it.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Let me guess, he's dead too, right? Oh, missing posters. So he's just gone, huh?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Fucking God. This family is creepy and
The house
morbid.
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
It does. David was a teacher.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Bummed over again.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
See, I can go in. What happened? What did poor Milton do?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Come on. Pick it. Pick it. cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Hi, welcome to Nazi Canada. Hey.
Canada and YouTube.
Okay.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
In here. Oh, that's cool. Check it out, hippie room.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Makes sense. This is a recent death, 2010. Around him somewhere. Oh, then I'm not allowed to. Come on. Fucker. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta...
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Into what?
Wonder.
Oh,
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
this is really hard to do.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
I guess I gotta go through the fish.
But he took it very seriously.
This is very hard to
I
fucking
had
control.
hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Yeah,
But
it's
he
a
said
little
Lewis
easier.
had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hello, puppy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Fucking hey, dude.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Are you serious? There.
Then he made musicians.
Come on, grow up.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Throw it up there.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, crash, crash.
St. Louis.
Good joke.
He started drifting away from our reality.
This is very hard to control two things at once.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Really tough doing two things at once.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince or handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
Confused. No.
The queen was on her own quest for
serpents or rainbow. She's going for serpents.
sinister serpents.
Create your own adventure stuff here.
He followed the sound
Operating
of her...
everything at once. Electric sitar. Now we're gonna go with the harp.
silver harp.
Fuck, man, this is tough. Throw it up there.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Fuck me, this is tough.
Listen, old man.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, wrong way. It's tough to do.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Dude was just high
For
as fuck.
someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
At least you're not drowning kids in bathtubs. That's gonna be his lock. Fucking hippie.
He began to forget the world we know. I think
Not much,
it pained
man.
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
How you doing, dick face?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Dude.
I still thought I could save him.
Dude.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his
He's
companions.
nuts. On a conveyor belt to death. Everybody in this fucking
including
family
the wise
dies.
Calypso who'd insisted on inviting him.
Cat. He's fucking nuts.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Remove his own head. Yep.
Bend down his head.
No fucking way. No.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
The fuck? Oh,
My brother was
fuck
really
me.
cool. I wish you could have met him.
What the fuck? Crazy shit. This fucking family is something else, man.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
The one brother gets missing, the other one cuts his own head off.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
I don't understand anything. You're all fucking crazy.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Why do we have power all of a sudden? Never had power.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
You gotta find the present in the hallway?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
No.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
You that killed your son.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Okay.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
The old house.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh, come on. That's not how you treat a kid.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
I'm about
I
to be
guess
born.
if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Jesus Christ! This family's fucked! I think that's enough. Wow, okay. Well, that was fucking something, wasn't it? I guess we're gonna end the live video and go somewhere else. What do we got going on here? Let's let you watch this while we're doing it. Oh, of course we gotta drop the hammer. I'll go there and blow this up. And if you're on TikTok, go to Drop the Hammer. You'll find them on Twitch and Facebook. But the point is, you gotta definitely go and find them. Until then, enjoy your Memorial Day. I actually suggest playing this game. It's a fucking head trip. It really is. I liked it. Anyway, I'll go see you Drop the Hammers. Get the fuck out of here. Have a lot of fun. For you people on TikTok, fuck off if you're not gonna go there. Bye.